Are you ready to break the chains of poverty over your life? What a doctor has the remedy. The book, The 10 Commandments to Black Economic Power, is here right now, written by the People Scholar, finance PhD, Dr. Boyce Watkins. Also, buckle your seatbelt because summer 2023 B1, the movie, is about to launch. You definitely don't want to miss that. And here's what you all been waiting for. The All Black National Convention is making a stop in Atlanta. That's right, we coming to the A, October 2023. Make sure you go to boycewatkins.com to get your tickets, or we'll have the link in the description box as well. And if you're about your money like you better be, right? I need everybody to text the word stock to the number 319.
Powerful.
One last question, man, before we get out of here. I don't know if you know too much about it. Being as though you're in real estate, how do you feel about DJ Envy and his lawsuit? With the real estate, him and the guy Caesar. I don't know if you heard about it or not.
It's the same thing. A bunch of people in the community, they know everybody's spending money, and they're using these Hollywood celebrities to go in there and disinformation people and get over on people. You see what I'm saying? That's all this is. Same thing. You know, what are you doing? You flipping houses? It's just education, man. You can't. Again, when did celebrities start teaching business? When? Now, because we got money and we all becoming independent and creating communities, now they get come in there and all of them failing and lawsuits flying. So what is the synopsis of that? You got a lot of people around the world saying, I'm not fucking with black people no more. I'm not fucking with my community because they always screw us over because of the actions of a few. You see what I'm saying? The most popularist few. You see what I'm saying? So why they come at me? I hear that shit all the time. They're like, TJ, I don't know if I can trust you because I lost all this money with this person and Jake that money and Boyce didn't do this and that. Why would I give you the money? I'm like, so it's like that's why I'm sitting here talking because it's out of hand. I get tired of answering questions for other people. So we need to start saying that. It wasn't that he didn't know what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? Both of them. You got $11 million and you the golden triangle of real estate, and you didn't make no money. Think about it, man. Real estate went from I saw in 2015 when I came out here, I saw houses for $1,500. When I made my announcement about real estate on my social media, somebody came out here, dude, and bought everything under $10,000, which was the majority of the boarded up houses. They just stole the copper out. They bought them for $100. They bought them for less than $10,000, and all of a sudden they raised the price to $100,000 the next day. Time of 1,000 houses, thousands of houses, just like that, in one fell swoop. And then now here we got all these guys on TV, on social media, talking about flip this house, flip. And your boys that y'all just mentioned, they got it. Oh, we doing it too. Y'all send us the money. The reality is we ain't in no flip market. We in a sit and hold market. Right. You ain't never gonna own shit if you flipping. I don't care how much money you making. If you don't own something, you in trouble. So why would you be? So that's why these cats, you ask yourself, why TJ ain't on this show? Why TJ ain't never been interviewed on that show? They don't want me on those shows. That makes sense. You see
we got you over here, man. You know, we always go against the grain. So
I appreciate
it. For sure.
That's why I love people respect y'all. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep dealing with y'all because the mother on the real though, man. I try to give people that behind the scenes phone call and say, hey, you might want to pull away from that situation because they about to catch hell and you don't want to get took down with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I need y'all to think about it. It's like all money ain't good money.
Yeah. Facts.
This shit come crashing down like the people in LA. When I start talking about gentrification in LA in 2012, they did everything in their power to get rid of my ass and try to make me discredit me. Told them I'm a liar. TJ a felon. He full of shit. He run with them lowrider guys. He ain't did the community no good. Now all them people, it's like, what happened to all of them? All of them done got in trouble. They locking cats up. The community kicking them out because they like the real estate then went from 190,000 to 1.5 million, and this gentrification is running rampant. And you told us TJ was a fraud. Now you say you sorry. Well, that shit ain't gonna help because we can't do no more. We got to move now. Now California numbers and dropped down. It's like, damn it. They had a plan. They had pulled everybody in and said, hey, by 2020, black folks will be out of LA. No more blacks in LA by 2020. And they called it Vision 2020. And they recruited black folks and celebrities to come be a part of it. Why some of our legendary rappers got in on that shit. I was like, phone call behind the scenes, like, hey, leave that shit.
Y'all may not want to do that.
Leave that shit alone. Because like I said, we got historical homelessness out here, y'all. And this shit ain't gonna get no better if we don't turn it around. We have never had this many homeless people in the world, ever in America, ever. Wow. And this shit ain't getting no better. And we can't talk about that on these platforms. That ain't the main topic.
Yeah.
LA's
bad right now.
The
world is bad right now, but yeah, LA's bad.
We got $11 million. We need to buy up all this land while we can, like all the rest of these developers. Land is $50,000. I mean, $5,500, $1,000. Dude, you could have. If I had $1 million, I would have bought like hundreds of acres out here, thousands of acres out here in America. Out here, I got people that got 500 acres out here. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all been following that. They got movements of people got 500 acres, 1,000 acres, 2,000 acres, and they can't get no money to develop. Now you telling me? Oh, real quick, I don't mean to keep talking, y'all.
You good, brother? You good?
You got to listen to language. Who went on media? He shows up. Do y'all remember they said they had a black town in Georgia for sale? Toonsboro, Georgia. Dude raised a lot of his money. He showed up in Toonsboro, Georgia, talking about, yeah, this is only $2 million. We can buy this and we can do all of this and build a black community. That's why a lot of people sending money. So I'm sitting there right then and there. When he did that shit on live and started promoting it, I knew right then and there that shit ain't gonna work. Because whatever we do that we announce we're gonna do it in real estate, white folks gonna walk in there and stop that shit. That's how that shit works. Anytime you see somebody announce that we about to do this, that shit ain't going to fly. If it's real estate perspective, it ain't gonna fly. Then he turns around and does it again in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We about to buy this building, send us some money. Dude, these cats is just fundraising. That's all they doing. They just raising money. Because I know real estate developers know you do not speak about shit that you finna buy. You thinking about buying.
Right.
Makes sense.
Period. Just like when I got into a situation in LA, I heard a rumor that Steven Spielberg was trying to buy some swampland and he wanted to buy the post office in LA in Marina Del Rey. On a rumor, I went out there, let me buy me some swampland. Because I know Steven Spielberg he wouldn't even be out there if he didn't have plans for something, right? Do y'all know what that ended up being?
What's that?
Silicon Beach.
Damn.
The corporations was expanding into LA and they needed to create the Silicon Valley was starting to have it became too expensive. So they needed to release some of the pressure. They moved into LA and created the first ever Silicon Beach. Now they got signs of talking about the low 3 millions. Get your condo in the low 3 million.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. 3 million.
On a rumor. You see what I'm saying? So he's supposed to be talking about stuff like that. If people like me understand real estate, I heard that he was there. Just like I hear, what's his name? Warren Buffett is in Lancaster, California. On a rumor, I start buying land out there. Now, what is that? The solar panel farm capital of the world, owned by Warren Buffett. He bought up millions of acres out there. What else is out there? Richard Branson. Oh, Virgin Galactic. We're going to have spaceships to the moon. They buying up all the land out there. Like, you got $11 million and you didn't go buy none of that? Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Sorry.
Nah, man. It's all great content.
Powerful stuff, man. TJ Lofton on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, brother. Let them know where they can find you. Let them know where they can purchase your book. I know we've had you on numerous times, but for the new listeners, people that may have came on and introducing them to you, let them know where they can find your information, brother.
Y'all can go to my social media. It's Thomas TJ Lofton. That's Loftin. You can go in there and get a copy of my book. Modus, I did not say modus. Monetizing gentrification, building black ownership. We can monetize this gentrification. You know what I'm saying? We got to pivot. So y'all want to book me to come speak? Y'all want to put me on your panel discussions or whatever? Thomas TJ Lofton or tjlofton.com. tjlofton.com. LOFTIN.
Definitely appreciate you, brother. Definitely appreciate the build.
Yes,
As
sir.
always, man, looking forward to talking to you again. TJ Lofton on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, brothers.